Hello, in this overview I just want to show you how you can use slides to add to your question collections. You can use these for whole class teaching within the oodlü quickfire game, which is a whole class game, or you can just they can also appear in the individual games, and this works both on the website and mobile as soon as the mobile app's updated by Apple anyway. So I just want to show you this quickly. So the first thing you do is create yourself a new question collection, and I'm going to call this one a set of questions. This is my local version, so it's all the stuff in here is a bit silly, but there we go. Okay, so we've created a new question collection here. I'm going to create a question. I'm just going to do a true or false. Cats are fluffy. It's one of my favourite questions, just for fun whilst I'm testing. Okay, so you'd add your questions in the normal way, and they would appear in there. So that's all stuff that hopefully you know from other tutorials. But the new part here is the slides element here. So if I click on slides, this takes me to a list of slide collections. Okay, so the concept here is that we have collections of slides, or slide collections, and those slide collections have a number of slides in them, and those are in a particular sequence, etc., etc. And then you can assign a slide collection to any question collection. So you can have a slide collection being used by more than one question collection. So that's quite important to understand. You've got a list of slide collections that are available to any question collection. Okay, so let's create a slide collection now. Let's create a new one. Let's call this one my first slide collection. That'll do. Okay, so click on continue, and that creates it, and you'll see it's appeared now at the top of the list here. Okay, now if I want to assign this slide collection to the question collection, I just tick on that tick box, and you'll see that you can only ever have one selected at once, and if you want to untick it again, you just click it again. So that assigns that slide collection to the question collection, but it hasn't got any slides in it yet. So we can, so if you clicked on display slides, it wouldn't show anything. So we can add some slides. So click on slides here. It says I haven't got any yet. So I click on add slide, and I can choose an image. So let's say I choose this one here, and I can scale it. Now you'll notice we can scale it to any proportion we like, but to make sure that the slides are funny because they come in slightly different aspect ratios, and so to make sure that we could fit the whole slide on, I've made it so that you can actually select any or all of it, but it has to end up this aspect ratio that's shown in the box here at the bottom. So you'll find that it stretches if you do odd aspect ratio. So you want to get as close to a sort of 16:9 aspect ratio as you can. Okay, so once you've selected that, you just click on save. It'll upload it and check it for appropriate content, and then once it's done so, it will add it to the list. Okay, so let's just add a couple more. I'm going to add let's add this nice blue car here as well. So take a moment or two. We will probably add the ability to do a bulk upload of slides as well, but at the moment we don't have that, but we'll probably do that. Okay, so add that. So all these lovely cars. I'm not even into cars really, but there we go. Okay, so now we've got 3 slides in there, and we could delete them by clicking the remove icon on the right hand side. We can also reorder them just by dragging them, and when you do that it'll reorder those slides for you as well. So that's quite nice, quick easy way of doing it. Okay, so put in the first one. Okay, click on done. That's it. We've done that now. And if we want to view this, let's go to play our questions, and let's view this now. Let's try in Space Defender, for example. I can click on start. And you've now got this icon at the top left hand side, and if you press on that, you'll see that it displays the slide full screen, and you can go back and forward through those slides or close them again. You'll also notice if you open them again, it opens on the slide that you were currently on. This works on mobile as well, and of course also in oodlü quickfire. I shan't if I go in here, I can click on slides in there, and you'll see that the same thing happens. We've got our slides appearing over the top as well, so that you can use that to teach during your whole class lessons as well. Anyway, that's pretty much how slides works. I hope that's useful, and thanks very much.